Hi there, Dave here with the fourth video about maintaining the Casa del Pilato website. In this one we're going to talk about Dropbox. Dropbox is being used for images that are dynamic, where we can make groups of images and easily change those images. That versus the images that we talked about in the previous video, which were static. Those images were the ones that we added to our services. And we added this group images widget, and we also added this individual image widget. But what I'm talking about is Dropbox, which is used instead it's used in the local and in the tour tabs. Now the tour tab is the same thing as the local tab, except that it contains all folders. So each one of these boxes with the changing pictures inside is a folder in Dropbox, which the folders can be added to right here. They appear right here. We can do it in Dropbox, and images can be added to them. Or we can get rid of folders, and they automatically appear on the website. So there's a widget that is added to this page that does this. Now, what we need to know how to do is how to add a folder here, and how to change the pictures, how to upload pictures, get rid of some pictures, etc. for existing ones and even for a new one. So we'll go ahead and make a new, we'll go over to the local and do it over here instead of on tours. And we'll go ahead and make another local launch, a fake one that we can then throw away. And so that will be over here, along with, these are just images that are in another folder. It's in the Tenant Cinco folder. So we'll show you where this is, in case you wanted to add more pictures to it, and we can very easily and will do an adding of a test launch here. Okay. So the manipulation can be done either from the website itself, from here, and that can be done by going to the Dropbox administration page here, or it can be done through the administrative side of the site. And there's a tool down here called Out of the Box, and the file browser in Out of the Box is also very good for doing manipulation. So let's take a look at it. So the file browser shows us that these are all of the folders that we have available to us. Now, on our local page, we had Bistro Launch and La Malinche Launch. So if we come over to local, we see that there's other, and that's where the other pictures are. And in fact, the other pictures from inside of Tenant Cinco City, there are the pictures that we were looking at. Notice that we can go to the previous folder, and we can go to the previous folder, and there's our flying sites. So there's the Bistro launch, there's the La Malinche launch, and let's go ahead and add a launch. So this is going to be test launch. And so we can go ahead and add that folder. No files are in the folder. Okay. So we could put some files in there. We can add files like this. Let's see. Why don't we put... let's put that image in there. So now we'll have an image inside this folder. Okay, there it is. And so now we have test launch and it has an image. So now when we go to the previous folder, we see Bistro Llama Lince and test launch. Now, if we come up to our local folder and we go ahead and refresh it, what we see is that we haven't made it public yet. So let's go back to our test launch folder. And let's make it let's see. It's settings. So we need to share the folder. I guess. Don't know. But there it is. So rather than refresh the page, what I had to do is to refresh this Dropbox. And so now we see test launch there and Llama Lince. And if we go into test launch, there'll be the only one image there. Sure enough. And there it is. So see how easily we can make a new folder and add something to it. Equally, we can get rid of it pretty easily. So let's go over to this folder and we'll go to its folder above it, and I believe we can throw it away. And we can click it like that and do what? I think we can delete it. Let's see. If I just hit the delete key. Oh, there it is. On the right side, delete. There it is. And so now we're back to our same situation. So let's go look at local again. And let's refresh this. There we go. So now we've made a test launch. We've added pictures to it, taken it away. The last thing we want to do is to show you how to take a picture and make it static. So if I, for instance, wanted to take a picture from Bistro Launch, if I wanted to take, oh, it looks like I deleted the wrong folder. Is that true? Looks like maybe I did. I guess that is not very good. See what we can do to fix that later on. So I want to get done with this guy. So let's take this picture here and make it a static picture. So I'm going to download this picture, and I can do this right from the website, and I'm going to save it as this guy here, and we say OK. And now I'm going to use this picture, and I'm going to replace the picture of me in our services with that. So I first have to get that picture uploaded to the media. So let's go back to here, and let's go to the media. Now if I go to media, notice that one of the things I can do is just add new, or if I just click on media, it'll bring up the library, and then the add new will be right at the top. So there's the add new. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the file, and it should be in downloads, and it should be the one that we just downloaded, if it's downloaded. I think it is. So it should be this guy. So let's go ahead and open him and see. Yep, I think it is. Just showing a picture of it, but it's uploading it right now. There's the old picture, and I want to use this picture. So we'll do that after we get this image uploaded. And it's almost there. There it is. So that's the picture I want to use. And so I go over to our services, and I'm going to go ahead and live editor it. And go down to the widget that contains the image. And I bet it's that one there. Let's go down. Yep, there it is. It's this one here, so the one that's dark blue. So if I click on the image, it will allow me to change the image, and so I can replace the image here, and I can put in there the first one that I just downloaded and made static. So I can add that to the image widget. And then of course I have to remember to say done here when I'm done. Yeah, I like that. So I have to remember to say I'm done, and I also have to remember to say update here. Don't forget this last update, or your work will be for naught. And when we're all done with this, we can go view the page, and we can see that now everything is cool. So we have the new picture here that we downloaded from our Dropbox folder and then uploaded to our media. And we understand, on our local page, we understand how to add things and folders and all kinds of cool stuff. Take care.